comment, we have a female in the house. Yeah, it's not me, hey. But before I call her up, just to let you know that the bar is finally open. We got some beer, we got some wine, we got some tacos al pastor, we got some flautas, and no, I'm just kidding. So I know I got your hopes up. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. But the bar is open, so please help yourselves. Not all at once, please, not all at once. But let me go ahead and call the next comics. She's coming from Studio City. I've performed with her a few times at Flappers. Did we do the Comedy Store before? No. Not together, but we've done a lot at Flappers before, and also I brought her along to a few conventions as well. Please, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Christina.
Thank you. Yeah. I'm not the only one who's had to lie about all of my anime cred. Uses of all of my Sailor Moon references for all of the conventions I've performed at. It's pretty awesome though. A little bit about me though, you guys. My boyfriend has like the body of like an Adonis. Of like an Orth Adonis. It's really fun for me. I am known, that's a lie, I'm single. I have a fictional boyfriend for that joke. I'm a single girl in my 20s, so I think you know what that means. Yeah, I do like a lot about crying in my car, like a lot of it. Really fun. But I'm trying to date more, so I'm asking one of my guy friends for advice. I was like, what do guys look for in a girl? And he's like, guys like girls who are old-fashioned. I was like, perfect, so like full bush? Because if so, check and check, front and back. Am I right, guys? You can braid it together, keep it each. She knows what I'm talking about. I see that look in her eye. No, it's just hard to date now. Just because like guys my age aren't gentlemen, you know? I just want someone who's going to take me out for dinner before they give me HPV. That's all I want. HPV is not a joke though, you guys. It can lead to cervical cancer. So I was asking my mom, because she works at the AIDS and Oncology Ward. I was like, Mom, in your professional opinion, what do you think has caused the rapid spread of HPV, the human papillomavirus? And she just looked at me and was like, bitches be fucking. I was like, yeah. I'm actually the only one of my friends who doesn't own a vibrator. Mostly because I have to get out of the house at some point. Can't just lie around in a tingly half coma all day. But I was talking with my friend, and she's got a yeast infection from her vibrator. I'm like, that's disgusting. Why are you using your vibrators to knead bread? The last time I went of your soft pretzels, Chelsea. Drinking, guys? Anyone drinking? Anyone gonna be drinking tonight? Yeah? Actually, I have a drinking game that I invented. Every time you feel alone, you take a drink. I'm drunk right now. It's really fun though. Need to get my life together. I don't know if you've ever, anyone applying for a job out here, guys? Anyone? Yeah, same. Applying for some jobs. I don't know if you've ever had this happen. We're in a job interview, and then your flask falls out of your purse. And then you still have to go on with the job interview. And they're like, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? I'm like, I don't know, rehab probably. Still applying for shitty jobs. So that goes. I love ads, though. You guys love ads? One of my favorite ads was that Klondike bar jingle. You know, it's like, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Is Klondike aware that their product is $1.50? What kind of crack addict advertising campaign is that? What am I willing to do for a Klondike bar? I don't know, break a 5? All I should have to do. I can't imagine walking to a 7-Eleven and being like, hi, one Klondike bar, please. Like, what are you gonna do for that Klondike bar? You take debit? What are you, in prison? I also love those ads for herbal essences. Remember those old herbal essences ads? You're like, remember those ads? That's my whole act out. How did none of those ads end with the girl's face covered in conditioner, right? Doesn't that seem like the natural ending to all of those ads? I am brown though, you can probably tell from your eyes, and my low socioeconomic standing within the world. But my best friend is white, and she's always trying to get me to do white activities, you know? Like go to the Renaissance Fair. I'm like, why do I want to go and relive your glory days? I feel like if I went to the Renaissance Fair, they put me in a cage to be accurate to the time period. Take all of my spices and herbs. It's like a whole country of Rudies. The thing I love about the cover for Rudy is that it completely ruins the movie for you. Like again, he gets into the school, he wins the game. Spoiler alert cover, come on. What the fuck? What the fuck? I did some stock photography modeling. That just means that my face looks like a person. And my friend's like, hey, I just saw you in a pamphlet. I'm like, awesome, for what? She was like, for autism. She's like, also, it was in Spanish. You guys, I have the face of Hispanic autism. All it took was for me to be Filipino, apparently. Filipino people are just Hispanic people with autism. Good to know. My mental blank. I have roommates. I was living with my mom before for like a long time. And it's like weird living with like roommates, you know, weird living with someone who like doesn't love you unconditionally anymore. You don't have the same amount of power in the household. But when I got roommates, I was so excited, you guys. I was like, this could be just like friends. It's gonna be like Monica and Rachel. It has not been that way at all. I feel like I'm just washing their dishes, hoping they learn to love me. I even moved the cable box from outside the living room into my room, so if they want to watch TV, they gotta like come hang out with me. And let me tell you, nothing's more ironic than watching Friends alone, you guys. No. They will not be there for me. Even if I bake cookies and bring them into my room. That's what I've learned. Really sad person, you guys. Really sad, but it's okay. We're all here together. We're all drinking, right? I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm Canadian. Yeah, I know more short brown people come from the other border. But I was just in Canada. I was talking to a white guy when I was up there, because I do that sometimes. And he was like, look, I don't date women of color. And I was like, wow, I feel sorry for you, sir. Because you, sir, are missing out some of the best cleaning of your life. I'm literally designed to hide dirt, is what I'm saying. I've had like over 30 different jobs, a lot of jobs. One job I could never do is I could never be a stripper though, just because I feel like my lap dances include like a lot of high fives and thumbs up. And they would be like 40 minutes long with crying breaks for both of us. Be my version of making it rain. It's always fun. And also I feel like, I'm someone's daughter! I'm someone's sister! And it only takes change, because change you can wash. Maybe checks. And my stripper name would just be like, what's your stripper name? I'd be like, stripper. There's a lot of drugs when I came up with it. They only talk like that. That's the only way I would talk. You guys were talking about Game of Thrones earlier. I could never get into Game of Thrones because I can't tell, this is me being racist, I can't tell white men with beards apart. Is that wrong? You all look the same. I honestly was just like, which one is this? And like, what? They're brothers? Oh. It was good. It's just too confusing. They need like a pop-up video of Game of Thrones. In case you're like stoned when you're watching it. I just became a stoner though, you guys. I just recently got into smoking weed now that I'm 28. It's like something that I should have taken up and stopped by this age. It's weird. My mom also just got married. I feel like my mom, like I'm just like moving back in time. It's weird, you guys. It's weird. I went to 14 years of private Catholic school. Thank you! And I have all these irrational Catholic fears, you know? Like, I'm really afraid of becoming pregnant. And not because I'm a slut or anything, but because of immaculate conception. But I still have my Catholic guilt, but I still feel, you know, every time someone is coming in my mouth. I'm a little dirty there, you guys. I was actually just dating someone who was 6'7". Dating someone who was 6'7", mostly because I hate my vagina. It's weird when you're dating someone who's that tall in your mind. I am 5 foot. Just because everywhere we went, it looked like I was being kidnapped. I feel like that relationship was just mostly me begging for piggyback rides. A lot of double dutch. It's bicycle. He was a huge hipster. It was weird because at one point we were both making out with fake glasses on. I'm like, ugh, I hate us both. I remember he like ironically playing Rihanna. Like, can we shoot us now? We're the worst people ever. I actually made an amendment to another one of my favorite ads. It's the best part of waking up. Yeah, that's not accurate. For me, the best part of waking up is going back to sleep. Like, that's the best part. Get nap right after. But we should give it up for Danny putting this together and all the comics you see this for, you guys. All the comics are going to see. People are hosting this, such a beautiful space. Because comedy can be hard, you know? Like, sometimes it can be good, you know? Like, earlier this week I had a show, and like halfway through my set, I got a standing and leaving ovation. They just got up and they laughed. All right, I'm Christina, thank you guys so much. So help yourself to a drink if you haven't already. Help yourself to two. Live life. Remember, it's not drinking alone if you call the waiter over more than 5 times. All right, thank you.
Thank you. You're never alone. You got us. And you know what? We can help you. I can help you.
I got more liquor.
I got friends in Home Depot. I got friends in Lowe's, Carnalas, and Papayas, and parts of Barbados. You know, if you feel like a little Caribbean, like, hey, mommy, wait, is that what they do? Oh, I was like, whoa, wrong. It's like half my body is in the water. Oh man, that was terrible. They were terrible.